Nigeria's federal government has urged stakeholders to support its efforts towards accelerating the local production of electric vehicles in the country. Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Investment made this known in the nation's capital during the validation meeting taking on the draft National Action Plan for the development of electric vehicles in Nigeria. Our correspondent, Joseph Idong, compiled this report.
According to available data, South Africa leads the African electric vehicle market with about 1,000 vehicles on its roads out of a fleet of over 12 million present in the country. Kenya follows suit with an estimated 350 vehicles out of a fleet of about 2.2 million registered vehicles in the country. In a bid to increase the rollout of electric vehicles on the continent, some African countries have come up with incentives to encourage its adoption. Nigeria's federal government has not been left behind as it has adopted a national automotive industry development plan.
You will all recall that about 2-3 months ago, the automotive policy plan, the revised one, was passed by the Federal Executive Council. And a key component of that policy document is the EV, development of EVs in Nigeria. This plan highlights the necessary step needed to be taken to achieve success in electric vehicles development, expansion, and use in Nigeria.
At this session in Abuja with National Automotive Design and Development Council, which is appraising the draft policy on electric vehicles, the Director General of the Council says that the agency is working to attract more government funding to open up more charging stations across the country.
Already there's private sector that have set up charging stations. We've been working with them, we've been supporting them. Both banks and dealerships have begun to set up charging infrastructure. So there's a whole lot more than 4 in the country. This document, what we hope it would do is expedite more government funding for the charging stations and also support the private sector to also come up with their own charging infrastructure, because it's going to take both government and the private sector to make this a success.
Now we're importing, so they have to look at the import duties. Where can they subsidize it? I don't want you to word subsidy. Where can they reduce it? Maybe if you are importing with duty, levy, VAT, and maybe they can waive some things for you, so that at the end of the day, the vehicle will be much cheaper in Nigeria. Then if you are assembling, they should encourage people to come and assemble,